What is going on, people watching the replay? We are actually about to watch the official EA live stream where they are talking about what we care about the most. Guys, this is exciting stuff. They are going to be telling us all about season mode. So get excited. Your favorite mode, my favorite mode, everybody's favorite mode is coming back. And I thought this was going to be such a historic event that we had to have a live viewing party. So I do have the stream up, guys. It will be coming behind me when they go live. And we are going to see this, of course, if you want to watch the official stream, it will be starting in about a moment. There is a link in the description if you would rather watch just EA and not have my ugly mug on the screen. Feel free. You will, of course, then miss my wonderful commentary that will go along with it. But what is up, everybody here? What's up, everybody here? What's up, Wolf? What's up, Sean? What's up, Overdrive, Polo, Lamont, Pitt, Randall, Shabba, Julian, Black Prodigy, Yen, X-Fury, Robin, Martin. What's up, Payne, Moby. So we are officially going to be watching this live stream. Let me see kind of where... nope, it is officially playing. Let me refresh it just in case. Let me just refresh it just in case. So, yeah, we'll keep that screen up for a moment. What's up, Mendagus? Welcome, man. What's up, legit? Jeff? Yes, the Falcons did blow a 28-3 lead, which, as a Bucs fan, makes me excited whenever I see an NFC South team just get embarrassed. And that is exactly what happened. Let's hit this play button, see if they are live yet. Does not look like they are. So we're just going to keep the background black. They should be starting any moment. When they do, I will turn on the audio there. But is everybody excited about season mode? I don't know about you, but there is no sarcasm in my voice. But I, for one, am so ecstatic that season mode is coming back because, season battle, the gameplay was fun like season mode, but the whole 40 things, it's just not realistic, guys. It's just not realistic. We got to have a 16-game regular season with a bye week. We got to have the playoffs, and then we got to have the Super Bowl. Because you need that realistic, super fun defensive gameplay that only season mode allows. So we'll see. We'll see what we get. Today is going to be the sneak peek. All right. I am on time. EA is late. Maybe. Let me take it out. Yeah, nope, they are officially late. They are officially late. So, since this is a viewing party where we're supposed to watch what's going on their channel and talk about it, I feel like, I'm a small business. I run a business with just me, and then, of course, I have my YouTube thing on the side. Hey, let's turn on some audio so we can hear it when they come in. And, I think we'll probably get some early... North, I am never late for business meetings. Ever. If you are not early, you are late. Sometimes if I'm, going to meet with somebody new, I will sit in their driveway for 5 minutes because I'm there early and I don't want to show up too early. But yeah, no, of course not, man. North, people who are usually late for their own meetings generally don't have their own businesses. They tend to be employees, not employers, because if you cannot show up on time, it is going to drastically impact your ability to be a successful business owner. So EA is still, we are playing live. It does have the play button going. I do have the sound on. But they are not here. So, guys, what are you excited about? Are you guys excited about season mode? I mean, as excited as I am? I mean, you know, I mean, it's by far the most fun mode of the game, right? I mean, it's by far. The season battle nonsense that we had is totally different. It's not season mode, but we're getting real season mode back, is what I'm thinking. Which I'm going to be perfectly honest. If this is the best iteration of season mode ever.
What's up, guys? I'm talking season
Danny.
mode today. Before we get started, I know a lot of you guys in the chat.
How's the audio levels, by the way, guys?
Loyal
Can you hear them okay?
Drops guys. We are going to be doing giveaways throughout the stream. Additionally, I think that Danny had a mandate.
Oh man, if we don't deliver enough codes to the people, I'm out of here.
Beta codes. You're talking beta codes.
I'm absolutely beta codes. You want to get in this.
You're walking. How many codes do we need to give away?
I don't know. What was the number? What do you think? 100?
A minimum 100 PS4.
Oh my God.
Type faster.
50 Xbox One.
Ooh, I like these sweet.
All right, guys, how's that? Change my audio levels
on
a
the
little bit.
keyboard. He's got to be working.
Since we're talking about codes. If you want codes, you got to go to their stream. I'm not giving away codes. I'm giving away
So let's get
hopefully
right
fun and
Danny.
interesting commentary.
We're going to talk about, so for those of you that don't remember from last week, Danny is a gameplay designer, but he was also tasked this season with bringing back.
We weren't, so like every year we saw.
I like this dev right here. Nobody's a fan of season mode.
To get
No, I shouldn't say that.
Master.
There's like 5 people who are
So
bored.
it was always like a point of contention for me. And
stuff.
then when we removed it because we didn't want to, for the maintenance of it, that was the number one thing that everybody said how much they love season mode and beating the opponents and playing real NFL schedule.
Sure.
So that really struck a chord, and I thought if we were going to bring it back, we need to bring it back the right way and make a very compelling experience.
So we've got up on the screen now, this is the setup. So just a disclaimer for you guys. A lot of this WIP, that's work in progress tags. A lot of the art has not been finished or finalized for this mode. So what you're seeing
I mean,
is
you guys
very
couldn't even
early.
show up on time. Of course the art's not
design
finished.
piece, from what I understand, is pretty close to being done, but the art pieces are missing. So you're going to see some of this work in progress stuff throughout it, but talk to us a little bit about what we're seeing on this setup screen for the new season mode.
Sure. I guess before we get into that, I want to talk about the two, I guess, real design pillars around this feature, for me at least, was number one is user choice. I wanted to give the user a variety of options of how they want to experience season mode. It's really about repeatability. I was really inspired by like Faster Than Light and those types of games where it's all, every time you go through, you have different scenarios and different decisions to make. So I think we did a good job delivering in that area. So what you're seeing first is, this is the first screen of the setup. When you go in during launch, you're probably going to have two options. You're going to have the 20 NFL 19 season, and you're going to have the full season with just games only. So the 2019 season, you play through the regular schedule, and if you can go back one screen, the full game season is just your traditional season.
Guys,
mode
did you see
experience.
that?
So you're not going to
Not
have any
only your
scenarios,
team, you can
just
use a
play the
real team.
schedule, you go to try to make the
I'm gonna give
playoffs,
this-
you try to win the Super Bowl.
I'm gonna give them.
As you win games, you can
benefit of
unlock
the doubt.
additional season mode options. We have like full season random generated opponents, half season. We might do some special stuff throughout the year.
Okay. Cool.
Using your real team?
So assuming you select what
gonna
season
hate
you want,
that.
the next setup screen is actually going to show us what options you have when you're when you choose which season you want.
Yeah, so I've already selected my team. So right here, we have a bunch of options
Good point,
here. We
Ty.
have the difficulty, which is easy, medium, and hard. And what that
250
does
coins.
is it scales the difficulty, the opponent's rating and power you're playing. It scales the
Power.
Budget you have for
Power.
making decisions, and it.
Oh, we're getting
what
power
else
back.
we got?
rewards.
That's the big part, right? It scales the rewards you're chasing.
And something I think we want to point out too is like the reward numbers that you see on the screen; those are placeholders. So
Okay.
that stuff has not
Good,
been
Jeff,
finalized
good.
or decided yet.
Because if you had to
So
play
keep that in mind
a
for
minute and
those
a
of you that are
quarter
watching.
or a minute and a half
So,
quarters for
like you said, we've got
250
easy,
coins,
medium,
I'd
hard.
bang my
Each
head
one
against the
scales
wall.
up difficulty, but rewards. And
Yeah,
you mentioned decision-making things. I think those are some new features this year. We have is like a salary cap.
So if you're playing the first roster type is Ultimate Team, that is your actual Ultimate Team. So any changes you make during the year, like you acquire a player, you'll see them in the season mode with that roster type. And you get a currency, you get basically an operating income that you generate revenue throughout the year, and then you make decisions on them. So they could be from like owner mode decisions or training decisions to boost your players and stuff like that.
We'll get into some of the
yeah.
decisions.
We'll go through all the scenarios.
So you've got Ultimate Team, and then talk about the next option.
So the next one is something we really fought for because we have never really offered you a chance on the mobile side to play as your NFL team.
NFL team,
and I think
that's dope,
really
guys.
it's really powerful, right? Everyone's seeing people's teams.
Fair
really
point, Ty. I also look forward to seeing how they
screw
screw it up.
Dolphins fan, you can play with the Dolphins. I also feel sorry for you if you're playing the Dolphins, but we're Dolphins fans. So what's special about the NFL team roster type is you get even additional scenarios. You have a second currency called salary cap, and that's where you get to make your decisions. So that we're talking player holdouts, we're talking trades, we're talking free agent signings, player demanded trades, contract negotiations. So you make
That's
a
cool
lot
if
of
it's like
cool
franchise mode,
decisions
like
with that one as
where you
well.
could actually, where
and
you're
every
in charge of
decision
trading.
you're making is only affecting your season mode team.
Interesting. Okay, so good point on the decision. So let's get into the first decision example that I think we have is an injury example here. So this is after you've already set up your season, you've chosen your team, you've got your schedule there on the screen, you've got a choice that comes up. Talk about these choices.
So yeah, this is part of the NFL team decisions. We didn't want to hey, your guy gets injured and now you can't play with him in your ultimate team, right? So this is an NFL season experience. We have various injuries, and you have different choices based on the injury severity and length. So for this example, he's out 4 weeks, and you get to make a decision of straight rehab. Say, hey, I'm not going to roll the dice. I'm going to wait 4 weeks.
Guy, I'm going to be honest.
Or
I'm liking what I'm seeing. No, it's going to be injuries just to if you're using the real team, D-Train, not if you're using your ultimate team.
Your operating income, right?
Operating
That's right.
income. Okay.
This can be
Yeah,
good.
so what's cool is
I'm with the few of you guys.
He can come back
How
early.
is he
He
going
can
to
come
screw
back
this
late.
up?
He can re-injure himself, and for various lengths.
So I think, and then on this screen as well, so you've got your schedule there on the left.
Schedule on the left.
And then, I think you were telling me earlier that each of the randomly generated decisions that come up, those you'll go through before you play.
Randomly generated decisions.
Yeah, so we have mandatory ones, which are the ones that
man.
you have to make a decision, and there's some optional ones if you want to take part in whatever. And that
that's why I held off on the DREA video. I want to see what they're doing before I tell them what they need to do.
Clear them all, then you can play.
So they got a bunch of stuff planned.
So this is an injury example. I think the next one we have an example of your owner goal, which would be something that the owner presents you at the start of the season.
Sure. Well, we have owner goals, we have player goals, we have coach goals. And this is kind of similar to what Console's doing with their sort of scenario engine of you have to do some sort of gameplay task. So at the beginning of the season, you get an owner mode goal. Throughout the season, we wanted to see you accomplish this. And then throughout the season, your coach may come to you and
I'm
ask
liking
you
this,
to do
man.
certain
I mean,
things.
there's a
And
lot of
when
room for
you
them
do
to
that,
screw it
you
up,
earn a
but I'm
variety
not
of
mad at
rewards
this.
from attribute boosts.
It's like what
to
season
income,
always should
to
have been.
Anything really.
So let's talk rewards for just a second. Sure. So you get rewards for doing what in seasons? Do you get rewards for winning games? Do you get rewards for winning the Super Bowl?
Blackout.
So,
the rewards are just placeholders. So they said ignore all the rewards for now.
And how far you make it, whether you crash out in the playoffs or if you win the Super Bowl, you get a reward based on how you finish.
Okay.
Then inside the mode, you can get rewarded the currencies of you can earn income, you can lose income, you can based on your decisions, the salary cap can go up or down.
Gotcha. So this owner goal. So assuming you get this, you're gonna get a reward.
Oh yeah, we're gonna give you. We're toying around if we're gonna give.
Sorry,
you
Jack Juke. I am, man. I'm trying to pay attention to what I'm watching as well. So I'm not paying as much attention to the
chat. Throw some either XP or coins or whatever when we decide.
Okay.
For a little extra.
So these are usually ones that they start at the start of the season. So I think one of the extra scenarios that we have next is like a practice scenario.
Yeah, so what's cool about this is we can also trigger live events. For this one, it's just a basic practice event. If you choose to practice, you get a one-shot live event. And if you fail, there might be consequences. You might still get a bonus. If you succeed, you get potential attribute boosts. It's whatever the scenario is, right? So if you have a bye week, you might have an extra practice. We have some super special stuff, and so yeah, we can. It's pretty cool to get a one-off live event, and it's really clutch. It's up to you to pass it to get the bonus.
I mean, I'm not mad at what I'm seeing, guys.
Then,
I'm not mad at it.
I'm
not mad at it.
Something that I'm
Pitt,
kinda
I hope
interested
there's
in is
draft for
the-
like
the
competitive modes.
really deep scenarios. This
I don't-
one's an example of a holdout.
I think a draft for
Yeah,
us
so
through this.
this is one that has
the
a
whole
bunch of branching
franchise, that would
paths.
probably be a little too much to ask
So
for this year.
You're seeing the player is holding out. He wants another contract. You can choose to release the player, which gives you cap back. You can refuse to negotiate, which you'll get some slight money back for not paying him as he's holding out. But then you'll continue negotiations down the line, or you can just give in and pay him the salary. So we chose here to refuse to negotiate, and this is where we get down the branching paths, right?
Sure. So the next screen would show what happens, assuming that you chose to
Right.
refuse to
So
negotiate.
this one, he is ending negotiations. This is just a pretty immediate story. He is demanding his release, so you have no other option at this point. But you never know.
I
He could
doubt it
come back
this
to
year,
the team.
Skull.
He could counteroffer. There's a bunch
Maybe
of
in
different
a year or
scenarios
two,
that
though.
Okay. And in this instance, we release him, but we get some cap space back.
That's right.
Okay. And then I think the other one that we're
How's
taking a look
cap
at here
space
that's
going to
really
work with an
interesting is
ultimate team
trades.
when we're like
So,
constantly bringing
how
in
do the
like
trades work?
legendary players?
Once again, this is another, anytime we're
seems-
acquiring players, it's all NFL roster type scenarios. You basically, the base trades are we look at your starting lineup and we kind of offer in a range around your guy.
Honestly,
there are some rare
if they
events.
give
that
a
you get
bunch of
super
game modes so
player,
that everybody
there's
can just
some
have fun
potential,
however they have fun,
scenarios
I'm
where
good
you
with
might
it. Give me
earn a
good
scout and you can
competitive
get
mode.
better
Give the people
trades.
who want season
There's
a
a lot
deep
of
season
cool stuff,
mode.
but this one is a direct base trade. You're
Give people
offering,
ways to play it. They're
a
saying the
higher
right
ranked
things, but
player,
we'll have to see what
and
happens when we get a real
you are
game.
paying cap to get that player. So you can flip the cards and compare the two and see if it's meets your benefit. That's how we do the base trades.
Okay, excellent. So let's take a break and let's do a giveaway because I know
They're doing a
we need
giveaway,
to,
guys.
really
You got to go to the
be
real link and watch just them.
community.
Or you could, I could just
And we
keep
need to
giving
do a
away
giveaway.
my
So,
commentary.
This week, we're giving away boss players. The all-new boss program is out. There are 110 overall players.
In Madden Mobile.
In Madden Mobile, not in Madden. Madden Mobile. So if you win, give us your UID when we message you. If you don't
So what do
have
you guys
mobile,
think?
let us know.
Hey,
We'll
Steve
get you hooked
Dave
up
is
with something from us.
neither Steve nor Dave,
So,
but it's
for the
Jeff
first giveaway,
Parsley.
we're going to give away Marcus Allen, 110 overall, Patrick Mahomes, 110 overall, and Damon Harrison, 110 overall. 3 players. Giveaway starts now.
And the winner is XXX Ray 2.
XXX Ray 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, congrats.
Congrats.
Let's do one more.
Okay.
And this one, we're going to give away Jalen Ramsey, 110 overall, Marcus Allen, 110 overall, and
That's a little early, Antoine. I'm not
let's do
sure.
Patrick Mahomes again, 110
They're saying the right things. I'll give it to them here. They're saying the right things. They acknowledged Overdrive was trash.
XX Ray, previous winner.
But guys,
Previous winner.
remember,
Double up.
I promoted the heck out of
Wow.
Overdrive and gave you
Wow.
guys
Wow.
early
Mad about
content.
that.
You guys were all excited. Then the release of the game happened.
Okay, so
It's still EA, guys. It's still
How are we doing
EA.
on those codes?
Dude,
So,
bazillion.
Did you
this is an early
your
build,
minimum?
just like when I was
I'm not
doing
leaving.
my
I'll
sneak
continue.
peeks last year when I was a game changer. It was an
I'm going
early
to go through
build.
and count each one by one.
Let's
later.
see what happens when we all get our hands on it and everybody starts to
Primo
break it.
2.
Steve Supremo 2, congrats.
just-
you are the winner.
Look,
Make sure to
I'm with
message
you
us.
guys.
If
I'm
you have mobile,
optimistic.
give us your
I'm
UID.
excited.
If you
I
don't, let us
hope
know.
we get an
We'll shoot up
incredible
something
game
fun.
that this makes.
We'll do another giveaway
This
towards the end of the
amazing.
stream.
Um,
Okay, so let's jump right back into it. We
But
showed
it's
you
EA.
trades.
All right, let's hear what
we
they have
showed
to
you all
say.
these different scenario types.
Hell no,
I
I'm
think
not a
the
game
last
changer.
screen that we
Hell
have to
no.
share
EA couldn't
is
pay me
the
to be a
War
game
Room,
changer again.
which is basically just
Yeah, so you can you have the tray of what's going on in the week, but if you want a top-down view of what is going on in your season mode, you can see what is currently active. That's this tab. So if you look at the screen, we've got a player injury going on, we've got an owner goal in progress, and we have a trade offer. So if you go to the
I wonder
history,
how with
you have
injuries it's
basically
going to
a
work
full
with
feed of what's
a
going on in your
bench.
season. So you
Well, I
can
guess
kinda
if you're
keep up
using
to
the
date
real
if
team,
you
it'll
take a
probably
break
use
and
the,
you come back to
Just a way
season
to
mode,
stay
you can
away
it'll
see
probably
what's
use
right.
Okay.
the real team's backup.
So interesting. So those are all the screens we have to share. In terms, let's talk a little bit more about season mode, the kind of thought process behind it.
No more screens
I
to
know
share.
you said that you really wanted to be like replayable.
Yep.
And like you said, as a player, I know that something that was hard for me was that you got bored beating the computer 60-0.
I know you didn't though.
No, not me. Well, not me.
But you can still do that. That's how I think
Yes.
it's up to user choice, right? We still have an easy mode. You can still bring your ultimate team who's high OVR and smash them. So you can still have that experience. If you want a harder challenge with more rewards, we're going to offer that as well.
And so like hard mode will actually give people a potential challenge.
Yes, I mean it should. I think the key difference,
should.
we're talking a lot about the NFL team roster.
I mean, I hate to say it, as long as I can hold down on the analog stick and not run off sides, and I can basically have a full speed start, there's nothing you can do to the difficulty that's going to make the game hard. So I'll just grab a nickelback or a linebacker, line up on a side that's an overload, and I'm just going to blitz every time. If you fix that, make so you can run off sides and add off sides, maybe you can make it challenging.
Using Ultimate Team will probably be a little bit easier through season mode.
Yeah.
But if you want to give yourself a challenge, you can always go back to that base NFL roster.
Yeah, so NFL is more of the narrative experience, and then Ultimate Team is like if you're really trying to get those big rewards. That's how I look at it.
So we've got all these different scenarios. That
I wish they'd answer questions. Then I'd have to actually.
Can you talk a little bit about some of your favorite ones, some interesting ones?
I have fun doing the really rare ones. We have like 1 in 10,000. Like I want to see somebody on the on the forums post, I got this scenario and nobody believes them. So I really think that's cool. We have some interesting stuff where, the 72 Dolphins, if you go undefeated at the Super Bowl, may put a hex on you. We have some really crazy stuff, but I think the ones I like doing is all the branching paths. Like we try to recreate owner mode. So for instance, I did one yesterday where you can invest in new cleat technology, and we
see if they answer. I doubt they will answer. I don't even think
to get a speed
questions,
increase. If
but
the technology can go wrong, and you paid money, and now you have to fix the problem, or you just leave it
see.
as a speed decline.
Okay.
Actually, you know what?
Your opponent might get the technology first, so it's like we have a bunch of branching
so we
stories,
can
and every
that.
time you play that story, it would be something different.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm excited for season mode. I think that
really, Jeff, you're excited. You were the #1 head-to-head player in the world before you took a job at EA. You're excited for season mode? I know you, Jeff. You're not excited for season mode. You're about as excited for season mode as I am, but I guess now that you're the community
we saw
manager,
that a
you
lot
have to
with the feedback.
feed the people
want.
a bunch of BS.
And it's always great to play with your actual team that you're a fan of. So we're going to give you a chance to do that as well.
Perfect. Any final words on season mode? Any information you want to relay to the people?
Well, T-Pain told me to name drop him, so I'm doing that. So yeah, I think season mode's gonna be good. I think one thing we didn't mention was the wins required to make the playoffs also scales with difficulty. So you have to win a lot more in the hard. I really want feedback throughout the year of what you like, what you don't like. This is all content, so we can do stuff post-launch with new scenarios. We can do potentially different season
I can't even
types.
chat again. 45 seconds.
So hopefully it's a hit, and we can make more stuff throughout the year and make it fun.
Excellent. So yeah, make sure to provide feedback, guys. We will keep open feedback threads from this stream on Reddit and Mudhead. So make sure to give us those feedback, and we will get those questions answered.
And that's funny because like last stream, there was a big thread on everybody's concerned about my well-being, and I just want to thank you guys. I love you guys. Like, no.
Are you okay?
I am okay. Thanks for the concern. I am working hard.
I used to be a game changer, man. I'm not mad at all.
So. I can sympathize.
Yeah, you too. Hey,
not one bit, bro.
New Dad's Club.
People are asking where can they get that.
As I said, EA literally
this is the
couldn't pay
team
me to be
development
game
shirt from
changer
last
again.
year.
I like it.
I know.
I
Wow.
like that shirt. It's a good shirt.
I will.
He's not the guy. He's not the guy.
Do you want the shirt off Danny's back? We'll do it.
Giveaway. MDD. But thanks. It's just showing our schemes. I know some people like the schemes, some people don't, but I love what we're doing this year with schemes. If you want to check it out, watch that gameplay.
Gameplay stream from last week. A lot of great information. We've got a link for you guys.
I'm a little disappointed that they
let's do
didn't.
A quick recap for those of you that missed the stream. This is the Madden Mobile Minute. I am the community manager, Jeff Parsley. I've got Danny Doberling, senior gameplay designer, with us. We talked about the return of season mode. We're bringing back seasons in true NFL schedules, true NFL rosters. You will have the option to play as your favorite NFL team with their real players, or your ultimate team. So you're going to have the option to play as either of those.
You could have given us some video
random
of this
scenarios
stuff.
throughout the year,
Instead of
throughout each season
screenshots.
that
Come
you
on.
play. And each season that you play, you're going to get different scenarios, different choices to make. You're going to have salary cap and operating income. You're going to get trade-offs.
Jeff,
it's
EA's influencer
whether you want to do
program.
extra practices. Your owners are going to give you goals for extra rewards. So you're going to have player milestones to reach. So it's going to be a really in-depth experience, probably the most in-depth, like authentic football experience we've had on mobile. So we're really excited about bringing that to you guys.
I do have to say.
And next week, we are going to be showing you guys info on
I'm
Gauntlet,
actually,
so make sure to turn into
I'm
that.
actually excited to try this season mode. that's
so one
about
final giveaway.
All right, let's do it.
I want to do a kahuna.
Oh.
Oh, big boy. We're going to do all the bosses that are live right now.
Oh my gosh.
All of them. Every single one in the game. I think it's a total of 5.
I'm gonna put my name in the pool. Can I put
You
my
want
name
to
in?
be on this? So this will be 5 110 overall players, and if you guys win this and you have mobile, give us your UID. If you don't, again, let us know. We'll hook you up with something on Mutt. So let's roll the kahuna.
Winner. Skiz Knots.
I didn't win.
Skiznotts.
Skiznotts.
Skiznotts. Congrats, you're our winner.
I'm probably no. So
And for those of you that are watching that are on mobile, because I know a lot of you guys are Mutt guys, but for the mobile guys, I'm going to do some giveaways later today on Reddit
So
and
I
Butthead,
think they're
just to make sure you
basically
guys get,
done,
you know,
guys.
their full share. 'Cause I think some of the past weeks I've noticed that we haven't.
you know,
had
they
a
said
lot
they're
of
not
people
going over
respond
anything. They
to
give in the
that.
recap. They're
So,
moving into
I'll do some
gameplay
extra
or
giveaways
into
on Reddit
into
Butthead
just
later today,
recap
so make sure
mode.
to tune in for that.
and doing
We got
giveaways.
a gridiron notes that will be live
I'm not going
tomorrow,
to keep
so
this
make
thing
sure to put
going.
questions
I don't want
in
to
the
stream for a
feedback,
ton. Plus, I'm going to be
thread that I
honest,
create.
it's a
We'll get
work day.
answers
I got to
directly
throw
from
the
the dev
polo
team
back
those
on,
if
take
you
this
guys have
stuff off, but I
questions
want
on
it to be
seasons. I know
geared
you
up
will.
for the
And then we
stream.
will see you next week with gauntlets. T-Pain
think so.
probably going to be here.
I mean, he's got he's got
We're going to see
autographs.
gauntlets
He's got,
next
like-
week.
He
Let me know,
seems
guys. Do
busy
you
now.
guys
All
do
right.
you guys
We'll see you
like
guys next week.
this format? Granted, I'm probably going to get copyright struck by EA, even though I'm commenting on it. I'm providing something different. I'm not sure I'm exactly impacting the monetization of people watching. In fact, I'm really just spreading reach. But they're probably going to copyright strike me and take this down. If they do that, I will not do a live stream viewing party. If they don't do that, let me know. Do you guys like this viewing party format where we watch it together and we can talk? And then what do you guys? Okay, you like? All right. And guys, what do you guys think? Let's talk about it. You know, because at the end of the day, I didn't want this to just be EA's stream. I wanted this to be my stream. We saw what's there, and I want to give you my thoughts. So I think the idea of season mode, right? Like an actual in deep season mode. Like, I'm going to be honest, I'm a little surprised they're going to give us NFL teams so you can straight up use your favorite team. Again, I've got big concerns. I know they're saying easy, medium, hard. But if there's no offsides, there is no opportunity to make season mode hard. That's just my opinion. But if you can sit there and hold down and get full acceleration, full downward momentum, and the second the ball is snapped, you are jumping the line of scrimmage. I don't care if you've got... I mean, I could prove this in this year's game of season mode. In fact, I think I did. I went up against one of the hardest teams in season mode using like an all-bronze defense, but by running full speed pre-snap. There's no such thing as hard if there's offsides. That's my opinion. Is if there is offsides, if there is no offsides penalty, there's no such thing as hard difficulty. So hopefully, that's my hope, is that we do get offsides penalties. Nah, they don't owe me a shout out, man. They don't owe me anything, man. I'm good with it. I just like being independent. But anyways, guys, yeah, I'm kind of excited about it. This is kind of what's coming. Gauntlets coming, front office sets, power rarity, player training. If EA doesn't take it down, and again, I'm trying to be nice about it. I'm linking to their full Twitch channel. I'm trying to do that. So we'll see what happens if I get a copyright strike. If not, I'll keep trying to expand their reach and bringing it up like this. Warriors or Raptors? I mean, I'm not really a basketball fan, Overdrive. So I'm just gonna say Warriors, just because I think that to come back from 3-1 would just be almost a scripted story. But yeah. So anyways, guys. Any questions for me before we end this thing down and I get back to real work? I do have about 2 minutes before I have to do that. Did I like Madden Overdrive? No. I know it's a scripted story, Jeff. It is. No, at Aussie, leagues are definitely going to be here, man. They already said that early on. They are probably not even going to touch leagues In fact, I would think it would be kind of silly of them to try and mess with leagues too much, because if they mess with leagues too much, they're going to piss off the core group of people that are still spending money on this game. Yeah, my hand is jacked up. My hand is jacked up. I don't have my brace on right now because I got tired of wearing it. But, Aussie, you can put me in, man. Just be. I'm just gonna be honest, man. If you put me in, I know. Sorry, this is like league stuff. If you put me in league versus league, make sure to tag me on Slack if I forget to jump in. If I'm getting close, tag me so I don't miss it. Eagle Village. I mean, he's the #1 overall player in the world in Overdrive. I'd love to have Eagle Village come on the show. You know, I had the old #1 Overdrive player in the world on my show. Now that he's been dethroned by Eagle Village, I'd love to have Eagle Village come on here. And a little heads up, guys, I actually tried to make that happen. I applied to Central Power. They declined my declined my invitation. So Eagle Village is probably not going to talk to you guys. But yeah, no, we didn't get gameplay. I'm a little disappointed by that too, Payne. I'm a little disappointed that all we got was screenshots. Like, you could have showed us how it works. Like, show us an actual thing where instead of going from screenshot of my choice between negotiate, give him more money, and you say, hey, I clicked this option and you just showed me the next screen. How about you just like actually show us in your dev build? Here, trade offer, clicked decline. What happened? Like, show us, because I hate to say it. It's a screenshot is not going to be anything near as good as actual video. LA Cleveland, they did talk about passing mechanics last week in the new gameplay features. I made a video on it. It's probably my last Madden mobile video because I'm kind of like done for this year. I'm just burnt out on it, having some issues with my hand. But anyways, I'm going to end the stream, guys. I love you guys. Probably going to not make a video since I did the stream. Just going to leave this thing up. I will leave this up, of course, Derek. Going to leave this thing up. And I will see you guys if anything new and important comes up. I'll try to bring you the news. If not, I will see you next week and we do another viewing party. I love you guys. CHF out.